This reading is for the star sign of Virgo from now until the end of the week. And I pre-shuffle the cards and ask what are the energies coming up for Virgo for this week. And I came up with these cards. So the decks that I'm using are the Oceanic Tarot, which is these cards. They're really beautiful. And I'm also using the Moonology deck. I pre-shuffled these, and the additional cards that I'm using today and from today on are these ones. And these cards were designed by me, and they're available to purchase as a digital download in my Etsy shop. And the link is in the link will be in the description box. And I'm going to use them for my readings to add a little bit more detail to it, but you can use them as personal affirmation cards every day. Like you can pull one card a day, or you can leave them in visible places around your home so you can see them, or you can use them as a gift to someone. Or if you do readings at home and if you like to add some, you can use them for that. Well, there are many different uses for these cards. So, right, let's start with the reading for Virgo. So what I'm getting here is I shuffled, and the first card that came up is the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups in an original deck is the family happiness, the family unit that is happy. Everybody feels complete. And also is the completion, the fulfillment, the joy of having a complete family. So if you're a single, you could be thinking like, when I'm going to meet a guy that we can be a family, that we can have our own family unit, you know, we can live together, we can be a happy couple, or we can just go and do things together, whether it's at home or whether it's outside. So the theme about this whole reading for Virgo is about having the completion of a tight, loving, caring family unit. The next card, it tells me that sometimes you could be having the doubts, because the moon here says illusion, but the moon is about inner doubts, suspicions, in sense that, will I ever have this family happiness? Or if you already have your family, if you are married, you have kids, then you could be thinking that at the moment the family unit that you would like to have, the family relations, are not exactly what you would like it to be. And it could be all kind of quite emotive, quite emotional kind of feeling. If you already have your family, like if you're already married, you already have a home and kids and a husband, then there could be some confusion around the family unit, the relations. The cups represent feelings, emotions, relationships, all on a very personal level between people, because the cups represent how they really feel towards each other. The Ten of Cups is quite happy unit, so all of you are feeling good, but there could be still some emotional confusion. The moon rules human emotion, and it's quite a feminine card. Also represents the star sign of Cancer, and Cancerians are very home and family orientated people, and also they are very sensitive, emotional and intuitive. So you could be tapping into the energy of Cancerians, that sometimes your wishes, your dreams, what is on your heart might not always be what's on the outside, might not be always the reality of it. I know that the Virgos are quite rational, they are earth sign, and they're quite smart, so they will never act or take decision based on their own emotions. They are deeply emotional, but they don't act upon their emotions. So I'm getting there could be some doubts and confusion around your family, or whether you will ever have that happiness to be surrounded by loved ones, to be going home to your own family. Or some of you might be thinking about having kids, because in original tarot deck, this card shows a happy family unit with kids and home, beautiful kids. You could be having the doubts now, am I ever going to have this family bliss and family union? What I would say is yes, you will, because the rest of the cards, despite that we're having the doubts here and the suspicions in, is it this or is it that, or am I just imagining things, am I just being, could it be just wishful thinking, just my own personal illusions that maybe one day I'll have this? I think you will, okay, because the next card is the Knight of Pentacles, and here says loyalty. So this represents an earth sign, a fellow earth sign like you, who is extremely loyal, determined, committed, stable. They like to take things slowly. They're very consistent. They're very reliable. And I know the Virgos, being an earth sign, they really appreciate when people are real and they put the effort into it, because the words can change, but the real effort that somebody puts into something, that shows the true intentions. And when you have somebody like the Knight of Pentacles, who is who is doing exactly what he says he will do, he's taking his time, he's reliable, he's always there if you need him, that gives you a sense of emotional security, and that gives you the proof that you need that the family happiness and the family unit is not just an illusion, it's not just in your mind, and it's not just something you wish you had. The consistency and the loyalty of this person will prove you, it will show you for real that he really means it, and he will do whatever it takes, all the efforts. I know Virgos are quite kind people, so you're not going to expect him to move mountains for you. I know you're trying to be nice to people and to be easy on people, not to burden them with too much, but you would like to see a real commitment and real efforts, because that just adds weight to the words that people are saying. Is mainly on the emotional side. Virgo is extremely independent and self-sufficient, so he could be of great help to you, but you know you can manage without him. You can do everything you do already, you're doing it fine without anybody. But when he makes the effort to be there to help you, to ask you, that tells you as an earth sign that this man or this woman, they really care about you, they really want you to know that they are there for you. So kind of a dependable person. You need to know that you have somebody you can rely on if something happens. Just say if you feel sick, or I don't know, some extreme circumstances, something might happen, you need to know that you have a loyal friend on your side and somebody you can trust as well. So this is very dependable earth energy. The bottom cards are positive. The Two of Cups. The card says partnership. So it looks like you are moving towards a loyal partner, a loyal friend, or a loyal person who is right next to you, by your side, if you need him. I don't know if I'm saying this right. So the Two of Cups, it's emotional card. It means how you feel about each other. This is more practical. The Pentacles are practical, and the Cups are emotional energy. But the Two of Cups means when two people come together in a trusting union between their hearts. So you might need each other, equally. Like you could need him to be able to trust him, to tell him how you feel. Maybe you feel tired, maybe you feel like you want to take a rest today. You know that he'll be there to pick you up when you're not feeling, great. At the same time, this person could be feeling the same. So the cups is about emotional bond, emotional trust, emotional union, and therefore partnership between two people. So it's not a working relationship, or it's not a practical partnership. It's about having somebody to trust and to be there for you. But also I'm getting the world, and the world, as you know, is everything you need to be happy. This is the world, everything to make your world complete and fulfilled, and not to feel that you're lacking on something or you're left out of something. That all you need is this dependable, loyal person who will be your partner, either on the practical level in life, or you could be on the emotional level on life. But you need to know that you can have this trust between each other. And I don't know if you know the original deck. It shows two people. One is a man, one is a woman. They're facing each other, coming together in a loving union, and they're looking each other in the eyes. So it's more like unspoken eye contact, like unspoken communication between both of you, like I got you, and the other one says you got me. And they share their cups. They give their cups to each other, and the cups represents their feelings with their hearts, with all their feelings, all the love that they have inside. And the heart and the love that somebody has inside is the most precious gift that you can give someone. I think Michael Jackson said that. But anyway, yeah, I just need to mention him because I don't want to be borrowing somebody else's ideas without mentioning the person who said that. But yeah, so you will have this loving union between two people who can completely trust each other. You will have the happy family unit, whether you move in together, whether you establish your own kind of arrangement, when you can feel as a family, because all the cups are about how you feel. On an emotional level, this is the total emotional completion and fulfillment, when you feel your heart is full and now everything you ever wanted, you got it. And maybe I know what the Virgos are like, the last box is being ticked, and now you got it all, and now you can be happy, and now you can relax that you got that. Okay, the world is also about completion. So you know that how the cards work is the tens is, oh, that's 21. Well, I'm not getting the numbers right, but what I'm trying to say is the major arcana correspond to the minor arcana, to the numbers, and the 10 is when everything comes to a completion. All that you've been going through from 1 to 3 to 10, total emotional completion. And also the world means finally you come to an end of a chapter in your life that you had to strive, you have to try, you have to explore, you had to work hard, you had to do everything you could. And now finally you come into the end of this, but it's a happy end. It's a completed end, when you can have it all now because you've done it all. And this emotional connection and this partnership could be the last thing that you need to feel totally fulfilled and happy. And then is this card, healing. This is the Temperance. On this deck, it says the angel of the ocean, healing. But this is the Temperance card. So the Temperance is about peace, normality, tranquility, calm, serenity, not having to worry, not having to overthink, or like at the beginning, like you have a lot of confusion going on in your mind and in your heart, a lot of doubts, a lot of suspicions, a lot of second thoughts about it. Could that be true? Could that be like, is it just a lie? Is it just an illusion, or is it true? But then when you have this partnership and this kind of stable, real person by your side, then finally your whole self, your spirit, your soul, your mind, your heart, and your body, and everything, your life will come to peace and balance, and you can function in the best way possible for you, Virgos, because the Virgos are overly anxious people. They are very energetic, they're full of energy. A lot of it is mental energy, that they think a lot. I know a lot of people say they're overthinkers. Yes, they are, but for good. Like, they're trying to work out any possible kind of way. So when you have this card, it says healing, but it's also about balance. You will have the calm and the peace of mind, and also life will be going normal. And then, you know what, I see you like having a sight of relief, like, oh, finally I got what I wanted, and I'm fulfilled now, I'm whole now, I feel like I've got the world in my hand, because the world represents wholeness and fulfillment. So now I'm going to pull some cards from the Moonology deck. I pre-shuffled the cards, and I also pre-shuffled my cards here so I don't waste time. So I'm pulling this one. What does it say? Expect powerful change. Eclipse. So what that means is life will change very fast. It will change in the most powerful way possible that you haven't even imagined. And it will be quite sudden. And it will be something that happens once in a lifetime, because the eclipses are quite a rare occurrence. So I would say you will be fulfilled. You will have the family relations. It could be just how you really feel towards each other. You could feel like you belong together as a family. You will have the loving partnership, and you will feel you've got everything you ever wanted to be happy. And things will change for you. And then I'm going to pull one more. Luck is on your side, Sagittarius. So what this means is, it's not just luck, it's destiny. Because Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. And Jupiter is about a good luck, expansion, taking your chances in life, just going for it, being happy-go-lucky. Quite opposite of the Virgos, because Virgos like to be organized and prepared, and not like, let's get everything ready so we don't have like hiccups later. It's a kind of a very well organized behavior. But this is the opposite. This is just like, go ahead and take your chances, happy-go-lucky, and whatever happens happens. Like, don't think too much about it. If it happens, happens. If it doesn't happen, then, well, something else will happen. That's kind of like Sagittarius attitude. And also Sagittarians are very much larger than life individuals. It's like, life is to be enjoyed, and life is to be explored. They're the explorers, they're the adventurers. You could take your chance into some kind of adventure here. And to finish this reading, I'm going to pull some cards from my deck. It says you are powerful. Powerful and says your emotional, mental energy. You are quite strong. You know you're confident enough within yourself that if you put your mind and heart into something, you can achieve it. You can even go beyond that. So Virgos are quite strong characters. They are soft. They are calm. Some people think they're meek. They're not meek. They are strong inside. Okay. The next card I'm getting is you are aspiring. So you could already have a few ambitious ideas going on through your mind, and you're going to put your energy into it. I'm just looking at the time. And you are ambitious. You are ambitious. What this tells me is you feel your power inside you. You're rising up again. Also this card, look what it says here. Expect a powerful change. Something massive is coming. Something really strong is happening. That could be within yourself. Within yourself, you're rising to your full capacity, to your full power of your character. Whether it's in your personal life, whether it's in your professional life, whether you're doing something on a side that's going to be really successful, but you are rising into your own power now. Aspiring to the future and having few ideas and maybe thinking about a few new ideas they want to develop in the future. This also goes very well with the Sagittarius. The hope, the luck, taking your chances, exploring, going for it, not thinking twice. You are aspiring for something like massive change that's coming to life, because also Jupiter opens up new possibilities and new horizons and makes you see the bigger picture. Okay, and Jayne, I am having that one. You're ambitious. So Virgos, hard work, determination, good mind. You know that whatever ambition you have in mind, you will succeed. As if it's not now, it will be in 2 weeks. If it's not in 2 weeks, it will be in 6 months. If it's not in 6 months, it's going to be in 2 years. But you will not give up. You are dedicated and meticulous kind of hard worker, and these ambitions will be achieved.